No, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. It's been a long night here and a long night
Hey guys, it's Faye, and today I'm going to show you how to completely clean out your room. Like, completely. So I already cleaned out my room like 3 weeks ago, but that's just the outside. It might be multiple day process depending on how messy your room is and how much stuff that you have. The first time I've completely done it is last summer, and I had like 6 bags of trash. It took about a week to do it all. So I don't think this year it'll take as long because it's not as dirty. I think really the trick is to do it piece by piece. That's how I do it when I just clean the outside of my room. And now it's the same thing with the whole thing, only on a much larger scale. So obviously this isn't the room I'm going to be working with. This used to be my room, but then we switched houses, so.
Hold up now, you look good. I will not lie. But if you ask where I'm staying tonight, I gotta be like, oh baby, no baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So no, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true. I will stay true.
We're going in. So dusty in here. There's a lot of stuff. You probably can't see it, but that's a lot of stuff. I think I need a broom for this job.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Discovery! I have been looking for this stuffed animal for a whole year. I couldn't find it, but now I found it. I am now reunited with my long lost friend. That is ridiculous. Okay guys, so I couldn't find a broom to get all the stuff out of my bed, so I got this. Can you see the abyss of doom?
Here's a bunch of blankets and socks. Oh, that's really socks. And stuff. I will venture deeper into the cave. Okay, now there's still a bunch of blankets. Oh, there's one in this too. His name is Tops. The box tops, because I want him in the box top competition.
As I go further, I notice there's a lot more stuff that I've lost, like homework that I've never turned in. Okay, so half of this is just like stuff that just falls in the crack of my bed, like the space between my bed and the wall, and that's where all the stuff goes, and I'm just too lazy to take it out. So this is the part where you might want to, where you're gonna have to start sorting stuff you want to keep and stuff you want to throw out. Also remember that you gotta kind of be generous with the stuff you throw away. Have a garbage right next to you, because hopefully, especially if you have a ton of stuff, that you'll throw out a lot of stuff. Ask yourself the question, when am I gonna use this? There's some stuff that I really like, well, kind of like, not really like, but I keep it anyway. But I don't really need it, so I just gotta throw it away sometime. Another tip is that I work really well with music, so just turn the music up, and that always works for me, so maybe it'll work for you. Try it. If you like music and sometimes you just like to turn it up really loudly, like I do, then you might want to get speakers, and I'm just gonna get right into organizing. So, see you later. So no, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got some
somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true.
Okay guys, quick DIY. So all these wires were just getting on my nerves, so then I decided to just take a shoebox and cut little holes in it so the wires can fit through. Put the power source in here, and then it looks so much better. It looks really cool, and you can hardly see the wires. You can just take a tissue box, cut the holes out, and duct tape it or just decorate it. My tablet is currently charging, so I love it because it can reach up to my desk and I don't have to like tug on it, and so that really helped me. So I think you should try it too if you have a bunch of wires that you just need to get rid of. You can cut it in any shape as long as the wires fit through, and just make sure that your power source can fit in there.
But I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No,
okay, so just so you guys know, you may have seen something like this when I was organizing. This is just my pencil holder. I made a DIY video for it in the last video, so go check that out. And also, I'm not sure if this is considered a DIY, but it looks cool and it's organized. Put all your nail polish and stuff in a jar. I got this jar from the dollar store, so it's super cheap and it looks great, and it's great for organization. So the next part, I'm going to organize all my books. I don't actually have that many, just because I go to the library a lot, and so instead of buying it, I just borrow it. Most of my books I have just on my shelf by my bed. So with these books that are on my desk shelf, I think I mostly outgrew most of them. So I'm going to put it into two piles. One that I'm going to just put it in a little free library. That's basically just a little library that you can find pretty much anywhere, because it's really public. There's a site, I think, just look up little free libraries near me, and then you basically put in free books that you just don't want anymore, or you can take them out, and that's really it. There's no fee. You just take it out from a little box, and then when you're done with it, you put it back in. So the ones that I can't really use anymore, or they have really names on it and stuff like that I got from yard sales, I'm going to put them there. And the other pile that are better looking books, I'm going to sell to half price books. They don't actually give a whole lot. They don't pay you too much for it. Last time I did this, I took about 30 books and I only got like $12, but it's enough to buy you another book, and so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to split it into two piles, sell, and little free library. Oh, and I forgot. Also one more pile, just the ones that I want to keep. Okay guys, so now I'm going to do my drawers. The ones that I just put stuff in, not my clothes. And this is probably the worst part of the room, the one that needs the most improving. So the top drawer, it's full of papers that I used over the school year, all my homework and projects that I did. They all go in the same drawer, so then at the end of the year, I always split it into two piles that I'm going to keep so I can look at later in the years, and the stuff that I'm going to throw out. And also that is just homework. I used to keep pretty much everything, even the homework that I really couldn't learn anything from. But now I'm just mainly going to keep projects that I'm really proud of and that I might do something with later in my life.
'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need, chasing relentlessly, still fighting. I don't
Okay guys,
know why.
so now that I've sorted everything out, this is all my junk pile. This is pretty much from the entire school year. We didn't actually have too much homework or anything, so it's not that big. The only stuff that I wanted to keep is, in literature, we actually made a book. It's based off this book, Seed Folks. It's kind of old. We all made up a chapter. I think mine is pretty darn good. My Six Flags ticket that I got from reading. I'm not sure if they have this in your state or country, but I got a free Six Flags ticket from reading. My report card from 3rd grade. English paper that I did that I think is pretty good, and a diagram of the earth, which I also think is pretty good. And then make sure all the stuff that you're gonna throw out, make sure that you recycle it and don't just throw it away, because gotta save the polar bears. Okay, so the next part is the door, kind of, the section, but I would really get one of these shoe holder thingies. I don't really use them for shoes, I just put random stuff in there, but it's a great way to store stuff and you don't even have to see it when you open the door, so I think that's great. And another thing you can do is I took just this really big binder clip and put it on one of the top pockets. So now I can take all my belts and hang it on one side of the clip, and also my umbrella. So I think that's great. Also, you can take a bungee cord and do the same thing. Hook it on the very top or one of the top pockets, and then you can hang your hats or belts or whatever you need to hang up. And then it'll be just easy to take off. And DIYs on my dresser. One of them is this kind of tower of red shelves. I think you can get them pretty much anywhere. They're really, or like at Menards or maybe a dollar store, but try to get something maybe like stocking. I use this for like all my bracelets and necklaces and all that, and it's really easy to store and pick up, and it's also really easy to see and not bury everything under each other. Another one is this kind of candle plate holder thing. It gives you a lot of room because then you can store stuff on the top and on the bottom. It looks really nice, and then it kind of shows you everything, so it's really much easier to see. It's basically you can have a candle holder and a plate. You can get both of those at the dollar store and then hot glue it or super glue it together. I think super glue works better, and then I just use that to kind of hold all my stuff. And then I have another one on this side that's just clear, the other one is pink, and I just like to get all the stuff out of the way. Another one is this kind of necklace holder, and then it holds earrings on the side. It's really easy. Just take a tissue box, cut some holes in it, and then you can pull the necklaces through the back that you get the tissues from, and then just pull it all the way in, and then on the side of it just do smaller holes and then put your earrings in, and then it looks really nice. I didn't have time to decorate mine because I was just doing this on the fly, so you might want to decorate it. This is just the back of a tissue box, but I think it still helps show me all of my necklaces and all that, and it just helps keep them untangled. A really quick DIY. It's super easy. I just decorated my mirror with a bunch of pictures. Another quick DIY. I always put my duct tape in one big pink crate. I got this at Walmart for I think $3 or $4, I don't know. I put all my duct tape in there, and then right now it's a little messy, but I'm about to clean that up. But one thing you can do is take tissue boxes. If you want to decorate it, that's fine. But cut open the top, and then you can put duct tape in there, and then you'll be able to see it and stack it. And that's one of the best things about it, I think, because it'd be so easy to just take things out and put it back together again, and you don't have to reach to the very bottom and pick it up, and then it's all a mess. So I think you should try this if you have the same thing as I do, a crate with duct tape in it. Hey guys, I forgot to do the beginning or the messy side of my closet, but I just cleaned it out, and so now it kind of looks like this. A great way to do this, I think, organizing your clothes, is summer stuff on one side, winter stuff on the other, and then I have a little rack for my scarves. I keep some of my sweaters up here and some of my glass jars. I don't know why I have them, just in case I need them. And then blankets. And then on the other side I have one of those shoe thingies, or whatever they're called again. And then on this side it's also just kind of things that I probably won't use for a while. Okay guys, so I'm pretty much done cleaning my room inside and out. And this is all my trash. I have 2 big bags and 1 smaller one, and all I can say is I'm going to have a hard time getting that downstairs. Okay everybody, so that was the video. I hope you liked it and you'll learn something from it. So basically the things we went over is a lot of people work really well with music, so you might want to try that out. Basically take everything out, sort it, put it back in. Try to throw out a lot of stuff that you just don't need. Just think about that. Do it section by section. That's like what I did. That's pretty much it. And if you want any of my any tutorials on how I did any of my DIYs, comment on that. Comment what I should do next. And this is my garbage can. I think it is so cute. I got it from the dollar store. And I just printed out Save the Polar Bears with duct tape around it. That's kind of my thing now, polar bears and panda bears. Gotta save them. Turn off all your lights when you leave the house. Save the polar bears.